Welcome, you fine folk. You're about to listen to one of the most dynamic recordings ever. We're a Connecticut-based podcast that will never ask for a Patreon. That's not what this is about. This is about recording, creativity, and imagination run loose in the time when those things are needed. Welcome to Dungeonetics. In our previous session, we decided to take on a contract that would net us 16,000 gold per session. It was enough to make dreams come true. But morally, Skilled Company, hey brother, we just can't get behind that. So now, licking their wounds, destroying all but one barrel shipment, they regroup, decide to finally meet their aggressors. Good luck, gentlemen.
Guys, you haven't broken your oath yet. All right, so we are now all ready to go. So it's been 3 months. When the party left off before, it was towards the end of the fall, and you guys were dealing with some things back in town. Decided to go meet with the Thieves Guild, took a contract to deliver some barrels, and you guys delivered some of the barrels until you didn't.
Until we didn't.
So the last...
This is what happens when you don't answer or pay attention.
The last, 20 days of the last month
make decisions.
were a bunch of moves where they decided the barrels were dangerous and full of worms that reproduce in hosts.
Oh, okay.
So
They
burned the first place they discovered these worms, and then decided they wanted to get rid of all the worms they had previously delivered.
And just to be clear, you guys all had, the chance to give input on whether or not this went forward.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you were able to jump into a chat that was blowing you up.
Yeah, it was a busy week.
incessantly.
I honestly, when
You know,
I
you
checked
only
it
have,
out,
like,
what the
We
hell?
threw it out to the group.
I
You work,
know,
at, you work at night and you have like
I've
20
been
shows
too
going
busy
on.
getting rejected
And
by
you turn
job
your ringer
offers.
off for like 3 hours. You come back and there's 100 and some odd messages.
Oh, it was going. There's a lot of activity right at the end of the week.
I did write up a good summary for everybody.
Yeah, you did.
I posted it twice.
Yeah.
And so at that point, you guys gathered the lion's share of the entire Scaled Company, found the 5 drop points that hadn't been burned, put together strike squads, and you guys picked up the barrels, destroyed them for the 3rd shipment, and then your units hit all 5 locations simultaneous. There were some casualties in the end. Several people died, but some were brought back to life. 4 are permanently dead. Afterwards, all the strike teams met up in Kashmir and decided to take out the Agile Hand, which was the guild, the Thieves Guild in that town that had attacked.
Well, that's
The
one
party?
way to get rid of your debt.
So they were eliminated. In the process, that was quite a vicious fight. Many people were wounded. Some people died.
Did we kill the doppelganger?
You believe so.
Okay.
You guys came in hard and fast. They put up quite a fight. You burned down their guild house after you took off all of their heads.
Meat spins went a full 180.
Unfortunately, during that fight, they had bribed a decent amount of the town guard in that time, and the town guard during this vicious melee of probably between both you and the guild, almost 50 people in a brief battle on the side of town. The guard did get pulled in to the fight, and the scaled company killed one patrol of the guards and removed their heads as well.
Oh boy.
So at the end of downtime, the group limped back with their wounded and dead back to Linbury, and you guys have arrived back in the town. The last communication the party had with the Nimble Finger contacts was after the last month to report to their headquarters to receive the last payment. And that is where we leave it right now. So at this point, you guys take a long rest because your strike and heading there, it took about over a day to get back. So in that meantime, you've heard that an emissary from the Baron in the east has arrived to speak with the regent. There is no word about what they are speaking about, but it is the last month of winter. There is light snow on the ground, kind of like what it is outside. It is cold and quiet, but there is currently a lot of tension in the town. People saw wagons full of wounded soldiers coming into town.
Oh, and
Morale's down.
also Cadman and Kern are both aware of everything. And
Crap, I need to...
so we have a bunch of dead soldiers coming into town.
It was you.
Oh, that was us. Okay.
It was hard to...
Who was the emissary?
you guys coming back into the region, because you guys had about over a dozen soldiers that couldn't walk,
Yeah.
resting in beds and carts on the back of horses. So there is what was that?
Who was the emissary that arrived?
Don't know.
Oh.
Just a rider from the eastern barony to
Okay.
speak with the regent. In addition to that, the remainder of the scaled company within Linbury are actually currently on the outside guarding and sealing off their barracks in town. Out of the 47 people in the company, you have 15 available.
And we have to go take on the Nimble Fingers.
Nimble finger.
Well, I mean, we could try to sell the cover story too, but
I mean, I
I did do the
Probably-
shape-shifting thing.
should probably investigate the emissary and what he's doing there.
yeah, and figure out why they're blocking off the barracks. Because that could possibly be due to information that we relayed to Kern and was it Cadman?
Cadman.
Yeah. And because we did relay all the information, and I also relayed, the fact that we saw a vision with the vial standing on a mountain with
Yeah.
the structure and all that stuff
Yeah.
around them, and so Kern decided to fly out to scout the situation because he seemed to recognize where that was. But also they were going to organize, a force to take out Kira's barrels as well. So it could be that they've heightened security due to.
That is entirely
So-
possible.
And the thing that
So-
Kira's not really
Kira.
with us
Oh,
as well.
Right. So,
And she knows more about everything that goes on in us than we do.
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. We should go figure out on the emissary thing and also trying to see what's going on at the barracks.
We could bring the wounded to the manor.
Well, they're already up to me.
Yeah, they're already
3
at
miles
the-
down the
Yeah,
road.
okay.
They're already at that.
Yeah, they're at, wounded are wheel jumps.
Well, yeah, but the barracks is in Linbury.
Yep.
Well, we have it there
Barracks.
in Linbury.
It,
Oh, thank you, John.
I think we technically have barracks in both, right?
Well, you guys don't have a full barracks in your little town, but
No, the manor we do.
you have a manor with a room in there with some bunk beds in there that soldiers can rest at.
Yeah.
But the main barracks of the company is in Linbury because between the three factions, Cadman, Kira, and you guys, the Legion or the company numbers about 260 people, and nothing in your small village is anything on that scale.
And so where's the emissary going? He's going to speak with
We
the
got-
Baron.
Oh, he
We
is
got
at
other things.
he's at the castle in Linbury, where the regent holds.
What if we do like a split up thing where we split the manor, the church?
Yeah,
No,
terrible.
the
No,
wounded.
hold on.
We take care of the wounded,
Yeah.
and then we go see the emissary. Or so we can some maybe one or two of our guys go and take care of the wounded, and split them up between the church, the manor. We got a bakery, we got an inn. We've got floor space.
Oh, you can rest your people. They can find room to rest in the town.
I
Yeah,
lost 2 from my towns.
Yes.
Okay, so I think my first thing while everybody's kind of going around doing stuff, I am going to go and visit the next of kin of those people. And
Okay.
I'm going to pay them 100 gold per family for death benefit.
We should set that
Wow.
beforehand. That should be like a thing, a form that you guys fill out, so that we don't have to worry about that.
He's
Have to work in
doing.
there for next
What?
time.
How's he?
I'm just saying, for
Generosity.
next, I'm just joking. Saying that we should, set up that form
Yeah.
beforehand, so that way,
Yeah.
fill out your next of kin sheet, so we know who to
Yeah.
go to after.
All right, you do that.
Have we gone through like who's lost people from each other towns?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
'Cause
how many
I'm pretty
people?
sure Brian has no idea that some of
Yeah.
these people are dead.
Yeah, 2 of his people are dead, I think.
No one out of Brian's. Everyone except for Guy is wounded and is recovering, but no one's dead.
There you go.
There you go.
What about you, Mark?
Out
How's
of
yours?
Mark's
I think I lost the
Talon, no, the ones where Otes can revive people
Yeah.
in a short time. So he revived some of the. So the only one that is not currently wounded, no one's dead from Wolfsbane's Talon, but the only one that is currently in a condition to fight is Elliot. Everyone else is currently wounded, recovering. Out of Rhogar's company or Talon, the only one that is currently in fighting shape is Talbot. Everyone else is wounded.
Yeah.
Well, who was the other 2 dead then, besides the ones in his?
I think it was yours or Hustle. I think.
That wasn't mine, because I
Gotta be
revived
Hustle,
everybody.
I think all of them were Skeets.
Oh yeah, they were your recruits.
You
Yeah.
provided, yeah. You were at 23. You're
Oh, so
at 19.
All 4 of them
Yep.
were mine? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
see.
Go to every one of the families. So I can-
Add another 2 to your stops.
400 gold out the window.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's the right thing to
offer,
do.
You just knock it down to
I'm
50
gonna offer my
gold per
condolences
person.
and the death benefit.
Make it 50
which-
gold per person. That's what
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
at
then
this point,
Even a
out
free
of your
pizza.
out of your 5
Oh,
talons,
Lester, he'll tell us.
4 of them are at 4 people,
Yeah.
and one of them's at 3.
I tell Skeet I revived Picard. I expect money for that too.
Save him. Maybe give you 50 since you saved him 100.
Well, all the revivals were paid out of the scale company.
Yeah, so you got money already.
Yeah. I know.
We got references.
Well, no, I
to-
had to buy the diamond to use to save them. So
Well, yeah, the diamond was purchased out of
treasury.
the treasury for the company.
Uh,
Now that you guys have a little money, they set it up so now that they can pay their bills month over month without needing as much hands-on from the group.
Hello, D&D fans. I thought I'd take this moment to clue you in on a little podcast I've been enjoying. Real Doofs. With Brian, Drew, and Laura. See, they watch movies which have deep cultural significance and make a decision if they were a doof for not watching the movie earlier. Watch them plow through great classics such as Ghost or the recent 3-hour blaze of Conan the Barbarian. Thank you. Enjoy.
No, we're going to the barracks.
Okay, let's go to the
Maybe.
barracks.
I think we should go to the barracks.
Sure, why not?
All right.
What's happening there?
You see, like I mentioned, there are
We just
probably about at least 2 claws on the exterior protecting the main entrances in and out of the barracks. And they are not letting anyone in and out. They greet you upon arrival. They're like, the barracks is currently closed.
2 scaled company members.
No one in, no one out. No exceptions.
Is there a reason for this? Can you indulge us in anything?
How many of them are there?
It is orders of Lord Cadman himself.
How many guys are standing there?
Interesting. Where can
There's 2 entrances. Each of them have 25 soldiers.
Oh, okay.
where can we
Uh,
speak to him?
Can we speak to Lord Cadman, please?
Oh, it's clearing his throat. Watch out.
That was
Well,
more of me in real life. Lord Cadman is currently indisposed. What is it that you wish me to convey to him?
Why
when
can't
he
we
is
go
out.
in? Why can't we go into the barracks?
Tell him I have an update for him regarding a threat that we spoke about privately.
A shit problem.
He says, Lord Cadman, he kind of leans in a little. My message from Lord Cadman to you is, he says, get your shit settled. We will hold this until then.
What?
We have to go.
Exactly.
We have
This
to
is
go-
for our benefit.
We have to go to Nimble Fingers.
Yeah, we gotta do it right now.
Well, the reason why there's no exception is they aren't sure how many people within the company are compromised. Because we're pretty sure Kira is,
Yeah.
and
people
she
are
is the
hurt.
commander of over 100 soldiers
Yeah.
within the company.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
What do we do with that guy that I can't remember because it's so long ago? But what do we do with that guy that we talked to from her?
Oh, we
Group.
interrogated him, and
Did we kill him or is he
no,
still
he
alive?
did
No, he's
not
still
kill
alive.
him. He's alive. We let him go. He
Okay.
No thanks. to
does
me.
not agree with what she's doing, but he's too scared to go against her.
Did he come back here or did he go somewhere else?
He's the right hand
But
man
we
of
left the
Kira.
So he's still with her?
Yes, but we also left the conversation with an understanding on both sides that the conversation never happened.
Yeah.
So doesn't mean that he didn't hold up his end of the bargain, but
It also means I know what he looks like, correct?
no, because it was just me and Rocky that.
Yeah, it was just me,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you would know because he's the right hand man. I think everybody would know what he looked like. So.
Yeah, you've seen him several
Yeah.
times.
You can't turn into him right now. Is that what you're thinking?
Well,
No, but I can ask for
I-
an outfit that looks like his.
also,
Well, you guys all wear
the same.
usually.
I don't think we want to be walking around looking like we're associated with Kara right now.
No, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna carry it with me, and then when we get to where we're gonna get to,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a normal. He wears more armor than you do, but he's dressed as a scaled company. He's just another soldier.
So
Just an everyday normal looking dude.
I
Well,
guess
That is a member of this mercenary company.
Yeah.
where's
Motherfucker.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
where's everybody leaning on thoughts here? We
So we
That's
when
more-
we're talking to the guard. We ask him what he knows of the emissary that just arrived.
The guy that just was talking to you.
Yeah.
All we know is he arrived. He wasn't particularly happy, and he's from the Eastern Barony.
they say we head there next.
this came in
No, we shouldn't.
east or west? It's west, right? So
Anyway. Alright.
What?
came in.
No, this is from the barony that
Oh okay.
you killed the guards from.
Oh okay.
Oh.
No,
Wait, the original one or
No, Casimir.
the one
Oh.
that-
Oh, Kashmir. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The others.
The other
we
we
killed
did.
the
We
guards.
killed a few guards.
We killed a lot.
We kill a lot of people.
Yeah,
We kill a lot of people. Can't
We
kill
have
everybody.
we have a tally.
I don't know
Equal
what
opportunity
you're talking
killings.
about, John. Nobody killed anybody there.
Yeah.
All right, so they have an emissary here that we don't want to show our face at yet because
He doesn't
Doesn't know it was us. Because I was.
Doesn't know it was- we
I
need to-
shapeshifted to the person that we killed last, and then
we need to right now
The person we left
go create the alibi
Well, we have
and
the
then talk
alibi.
to the
we have the
emissary.
alibi. I shapeshifted.
Well, that's not necessarily an alibi.
Well, because the
An
person
alibi
we
is
left-
an explanation of where you were, where crime happened.
We have.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But we
Well,
were
we
there.
have an alibi as far as Nimble Fingers goes. We don't
Yeah.
have an alibi as far as
We were in the Nexus.
whether or not we were the ones.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Nexus.
Unless he's
Yeah,
also
but
corrupt.
do they know about the Nexus? Do you want them to know about the
No,
Nexus?
we don't want. them to know
No,
about
no,
them.
no.
We were at the library.
I want you now.
I mean, the way I see it is.
We could say we were inside the tree. I don't care
Is,
where we say we were.
I was
is-
communing with
is,
nature.
You know, he
We're at
could,
church.
the emissary could be corrupted too, but we could also be like, you know, we saw the agile hand moving against something that they should not have been touching, and we intervened, and then your guards, who are apparently paid off by the agile hand,
So you just
jumped
want to
in.
admit to
So,
everything we did.
yeah, why not? Tell them the truth.
What happened to you? Who hurt you? In the past
I
life?
would like to
In the past
stab
3 months,
the
who hurt
emissary
you?
through the throat. And
Yeah,
I wasn't here either.
like, went from the guy that was like, "Let's kill everything," to I want to be everyone.
I mean,
So-
at some point, you just got to own it, right? So,
So,
it's kind
so it's they're from the barony of Grencroft. So Grencroft is, out of all the baronies, the strongest one. It's where, when we started, where the count of the region was before he was overthrown and the regent was placed in power. So they have the largest army, not much bigger than Lindberry. With the scaled company, it's about even.
But do they have a blue dragon?
No, they did not have a blue dragon that you are
Is that-
aware of.
Was that from when we killed those guys and then left the rest of the soldiers
The
inside the
giants,
castle?
yeah.
Like when we burned down the town outside of the castle?
Oh my god.
That was way back.
I like it all starts off. Do you remember that?
Oh,
time
no,
we
no,
killed
no.
those People?
Written, that's in the south.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh,
long
okay.
time
So,
ago.
So that's how the war
That was like the
started.
first session.
right.
Yes.
And then it evolved to the point where the two most powerful nobles went into a civil war to see who was in charge, because they each were pointing at each other for the reasons for you guys showing up and starting shit. And during that point, you sided with the Lord of Lindberry, helped them win the Civil War. Then afterwards, you took a contract with one of the nobles there, because after
Okay.
the Lord of Lindberry appointed another noble as in charge of the Eastern Barony,
Probably just the best of the
they had their own civil war within, continuing the civil war over the factions trying to control after he killed the count, slit his throat. And then you guys helped them, and that's when you met Mercy,
Okay.
because Mercy was captured by them.
Gee, I wonder how the hell they did manage to catch
Can
Mercy.
you turn this into a book? I can just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have notes on every. I have a note that's like a calendar every day what you guys did.
A PDF,
Can we
because then
go
you can
find,
search words. You can
yeah.
search keywords.
Can we go find Mercy for
Okay.
help on this?
As many notes as I can. With it.
If you ever find
So,
her, you
I mean,
learn
how-
more and more about her.
How big is Nimble Fingers? How big of a threat is it? Like, I mean, do they have?
Nipple fingers?
Yeah, do the Nipple Fingers have like
Nipple.
dozens?
No, so from what you know, the one that's been there the most is Skeet, and probably not far behind that, Pawjammers. The times you've gone there, you've never really seen more than a total of a dozen people in the entire facility. They're not. The Agile Fingers weren't necessarily a big threat militarily. They had bribed a lot of nobles in the town, which gave them a little more armed strength, and they had some very powerful leaders. But beyond that, they're not like a military company. The Nimble Fingers, as far as they don't have the support of the regent, so they don't have a lot of bribed guards. They might have a few people that are pretty powerful. A lot of people are afraid. They have 2 bosses. One is called the Mastermind. That's the only one that you guys talked with, but you've never seen him. He never turns his chair around when he talks to you.
I remember that.
Like Inspector Gadget's enemy there.
What's his
like
name again?
Inspector
Mastermind?
Claw.
Dr.
Mastermind.
Claw.
Dr. Claw.
Was he the raid?
Do that every day with
Well,
a cat.
that's-
Okay.
That's the guy that we need to speak to anyway.
The other.
check.
Well, who's the second boss?
So
We don't know who the second boss.
No, we don't.
The second boss, everyone in the entire guild is terrified of. He only occasionally appears to check up on the Mastermind.
So he's like the CEO. He's the top dog.
Yeah.
The kingpin, if you
He's never said anyone to anyone other than the Mastermind. And he always comes in concealed and never takes his hood down.
Interesting.
No, I hate guys with hoods on.
What'd you say?
After the last guy with the hood on killed Brian's guy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's because Brian was dumb to go shake his hand.
Well, that was a long time ago. Okay.
It wasn't long ago. There was like a
Part of me
few
wonders
months
if we
Brian
can,
actually
now has
a
the
little
natural
after.
fear of guys offering
What's that?
handshakes and hoods.
can we head to the local chapter of the Wedding Coin real quick to see if certain friends available?
You haven't been contacted by him yet.
Yeah.
It's been a little less than 4 months since he left him.
So it's.
He may or may not be free yet.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Mastermind is the guy that we need to talk to anyway, because when
We gotta take him out.
He's the one that has paid you for the first 2 months.
well, yeah, that's also the guy that when we were interrogating Kira's right. What's the guy's name? Kira's right hand man.
I'll have to look that up.
Oh, God.
But when we were interrogating him, he mentioned the Mastermind, and he mentioned that Skeet had talked to him.
Yeah, you were asking him for information about the Mastermind, and he said, I've never talked to him. And he pointed at Skeet and said, why don't you ask him?
Oh.
You're all in Linbury now. Where are you guys going next? You guys, we're at the barracks.
Point me to the nearest fae so I can make more deals with them.
Yeah. Please.
Should we attempt to contact the emissary, or should we just let him be and let him
I think it's
stew
let
in-
him move on and
stew
go
in his anger,
take out the nimble fingers.
and just head to Nimble Fingers?
Yeah, I'd say we gotta head to the Nimble Fingers, but do we want to go? With
Emissary is
just,
the least of our problems.
Are we
Right?
going with just the group, or do we want to go with more force?
We don't have much force to go with. Everyone's hurt.
We have.
Right.
We can send.
We are the force.
We can send Skeet in with the 2 Dragonborn.
What about? All right, so the original deal was for you guys for all of us to deliver the barrels,
Yep.
and then we, obviously,
Did.
went against that, but then we are creating this narrative that it wasn't us, and we went to go rectify the situation. What if we went back to the person to find out what are the next steps we need to do to help them get back on track?
And Pa's gone.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Is that on the world
I
tour?
could really use that amulet right now.
He's out on the world tour.
complete the story, the narrative there, or at least find the next iteration of it, and then go talk to the emissary to see what they need.
Well, I mean, we should go head to Nimble Fingers, and
Yep.
how long would it take us to get Nimble Fingers?
Oh, they're just in town in just minutes.
Okay, so it's been a day, so we can assume that they probably heard something.
Oh, yeah. It was over a day trip back from that city back to Linbury, and then you guys rested because you guys came in at night. So it's been like 2 1/3 days since the firefight at the Agile Hand.
Is there like a pub nearby?
Then you
Oh,
also
yeah.
you also got Kira, and we could sort of find out if Kira knows anything, even though we know everything.
Kira knows everything.
Yeah, Kira knows the entire plot of the story,
Yeah, Kira was involved in
all of it.
all of it.
Oh, she was there with us?
Well, I was thinking.
No,
She doesn't know what you guys just did,
but
Yeah,
but she has played a part since the very beginning.
she's the reason that we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. Well, no, I know, but
Like this whole thing was to infiltrate Kara and what was going on with her. So we've completed that. We successfully gained the trust of the Nimble Fingers and Kara to play a part in what they're doing. We then went out and took out our part of what they were doing.
Right.
Relayed intel to Cadman and Curran about what Kara was doing. They were doing their part to take out what Kara was doing in her barrels, and also scout out the threat from the Vile.
So why don't we try to continue to play the story to get Kira's favor?
I don't think there's going to be a Kira after this, if it
Yeah.
all goes well.
I mean, we have
Like-
Cadman and Kieran standing by that are ready to.
Right,
to
they're already. The reason why the barracks are currently reinforced is for Kira's arrival, so they can basically take out her group or whatever it seems.
Well,
Well,
Kira's group is in that
Oh,
barracks.
they are. Okay.
They're locked down by Cadman's men.
Okay.
so they're locked down to keep them there.
Yeah. Okay. So they're not allowed out of the barracks, basically.
No one's
But
allowed out and in.
But I think we should head out and maybe stop by a pub and see if anybody's heard rumors before we go to Nimble Fingers. 'Cause maybe we can just walk in the front door because maybe they don't know it's us.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if we
Well, I
talk
mean, I
to-
think we did a good job trying to cover our tracks on it a bit. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
let's keep on going with the alibi, at least as far as Nimble Fingers is concerned. And once we take care of that,
So if we can maybe hear some rumors and know what people know, then we can know whether or not Nimble Fingers is aware that it's us before we get to Nimble Fingers.
yeah.
So
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you stop at the tavern. There's several in town. As you come in the one right next to the Lucky Unicorn, and
The lucky unicorn.
there's probably it's a pretty slow because it's pretty early in the day to be drinking. But there are always a few people that start their drink on early.
Yeah.
So there's maybe a half dozen people in here,
So we got the day drinkers.
the day drinkers.
All right.
So you roll in. Anyone give me a roll? See if you guys can sweet talk the town drunks.
What are we rolling? Persuasion? Or
Oh God.
I think I got it.
is it persuasion or is it, what are we doing?
Depends if you want to intimidate someone or you want to
All right,
sweet
I'm
talk
gonna,
them.
I'm gonna use persuasion for 14.
All right.
I'm
So-
gonna use persuasion as well. And
Alright.
I'm just gonna
I
make
used
it happen.
persuasion for 16. I got
Alright.
17, so minus
So-
I
1.
use persuasion for 20. So there you go.
All right. Well, what are you going to ask?
Hey friend, hear any news around town?
News.
What's all the...
What's the scuttlebutt, the hubbub, the bub?
Wow, this is
That is a 20 roll encapsulated 100%.
It seems that like there's something off. You know, got the barracks locked down. We got word of an emissary from another town.
Doesn't sound. Few people saw the emissary arrive with some guards. It looks like it's the Baron's constable with some of his elite guards. He did not look happy, but who knows? I don't think we'd go to war with them quite again so soon. But whatever it is, people are a little anxious.
I say, looks like there's a lot of smoke in the air. What's going on?
Smoke in the air.
Yeah. If you walk outside, I'm sure you can see the fires of the places burning down.
Well, no, those are all in different towns.
Yeah.
They're all through the valley. But you say that and you're like, smoke, fires? I heard some rumors around the town over the last month there's been a lot of fires. But not much word on why that happened.
You alright, Hazel?
Just cold.
Well, I would go to the bartender to ask.
always the bartender.
Yeah.
Always.
They hear shit that they don't tell anybody.
Who's the bartender at this bar, Jen? At the Lucky Unicorn, as it were.
Is it a unicorn?
Is this a gay bar?
Is it an actual unicorn?
And you gotta tip them nice, though. You gotta give 'em good tip.
Real nice.
Oh, the bartender is One-Eyed Jack.
constant pony.
Nice. I like him already. I also have one eye.
Yes. He's got a shiny bald head. And he looks like he doesn't skip chest and arm days.
How about leg day?
He skips leg day though.
Can't
Tiny
see
legs.
behind the bench.
He's
Tiny
tiny
legs.
Very tiny legs.
He notices, like, what can I get you guys?
I lean in and I say, "What got your eye?"
Oh my god.
He kind of gives you a weird look and then tilts his head back and forth and goes, Manicore.
Oof. Yikes.
I say, "Demigod got me."
And he just kind of like chuckles.
Put your arm out.
Yeah. He's like, back when I was younger, I was an adventurer like you. And then I took a quill to the eye.
So I guess we're not really fucking with one-eyed Jack over here.
Yeah, not if you fought a Manicore or not. Screw that.
Guys need any drinks?
Take a cup of your finest ale, please.
Finest ale. The swill I got from the freaking docks.
Just gonna drink with his pinky.
Your finest swill.
I'm a cultured fan.
Ooh, the swill is.
He pours some mugs and slides them across the bar for you guys. I hear you chatting up, and I don't recognize you. You guys looking for something in particular?
Yeah, we're curious who's in the barracks and what is happening around town.
You're asking me from people that are obvious members of the scale company what's happening in your barracks? There's got to be something seriously bad happening if you're asking me.
We've been out of town.
Have you heard
We just got
anything?
back into town after an adventure.
I don't know.
They won't let us in.
All I know is they seem to have some stick stuck up their ass, and the Eastern Baronies looking like they're wagging a sword at our good old region. Whatever's going to happen ain't going to be good for you people, because I see some blood coming.
Interesting.
They think we're weak.
I say, they just need to have some of this weasel piss you got here.
He chuckles. I'll drink to that.
When did they lock this down? Like I said, we just rolled in, so
Not that long ago. Probably day before last. It's been a lot of talk of strange things happening throughout the whole valley.
strange things.
Like what?
Raids on the road, fires. A lot of fire brigades getting put into work lately.
A lot of people falling asleep smoking pipes.
Yeah.
It's like that could be one reason. Not one I'd buy tomorrow.
What seems to be the circumstances of these fires?
Don't know. No word on that other than there's a lot of fire brigades putting their buckets to use. More than usual. Never a good sign.
Oh, maybe they can put out a fire over with the region.
He pours himself an ale, takes a swig, and he's like, I'll drink to that.
What about you? You got any bright ideas about what might be happening? What these fires are about?
It's always about some young person that thinks they can gain something from somebody and make themselves better than someone else. I don't know, but whoever started this problem is going to have to deal with the consequences.
I threw back my whole ale and I said, I'll drink to that.
Anything else I could
Just to make
Deal
everybody
you with?
aware, I was only maybe 30% responsible for this one.
Good to know. Duly noted.
We appreciate your time, though.
I appreciated some lighthearted jib jabs.
We should.
And I hope,
I
hope to see.
slide him a gold coin.
He picks it up, bites it, and he goes, "Thank you kindly. I hope to see you with the Lucky Unicorn more often."
What about
If you hear anything, keep
we'll
us
be here.
posted. You know.
I hear a lot. Don't always see that much.
Bazinga.
I point to mine. I said, "Well, put us together. We got a good pair."
That's for sure.
So, I assume if the barkeep doesn't know much, then either the rumors are really well under wraps, or nobody really knows much yet.
Well, it has only been a few weeks, and at this point, people would have to investigate what happened and would have to tell normal people. So
nobody's spilling anything yet. So.
Yeah. Because usually, I was thinking, guards come in, they're drinking, they're talking, and the bartender overhears it. That's what I was kind of hoping, but I'm so lucky.
What if we ask him about any new hits? Any requests for either treasure or people's names to be wiped out?
you're asking him if he's an assassin master?
Yeah, I think we're in the wrong place for that.
Guild members are not gonna spill their business to a barkeep, especially ones in the thieving and assassinating fields. So I would say maybe ones in like a benevolent field like the Harpers or something might be using taverns and stuff to get word around, but an assassin's guild or thieves guild would not be doing that.
Which one of us has the lasso of truth?
Huh?
Which one of us has the lasso of truth now?
I
Yes.
Alex?
Yeah, I think Skeet and Alex should go into Nimble fingers.
Well, it's actually I can put it on a place so I can look through the window and set it before we walk in.
You're also a tank, so if something happens,
Well, no,
if a fight breaks out, we need someone.
No, I mean I can also go in. Like I can.
Oh yeah.
Set it in there, and then we could go in.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
asking random questions.
Yeah. They're going to be compelled to tell you the truth.
You can just nonchalant questions.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening today? And they couldn't tell us.
What kind of evil schemes
Why?
might you be up to at
Well,
the moment?
It's actually not that bad of a plan.
Just a regular question, and they're gonna say what they're thinking.
Yeah. So there's no deceiving.
But that's assuming they're not going to be able to detect the presence of the spell in the first place.
Well, if they,
Well-
it would happen too quick. We just do it as we walk in, kind of like drop it like a
Well, we could go in
Truth
first, but I
Cover like a
mean,
fart on the way in,
truth
Yeah.
bomb. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's not like you wouldn't immediately notice. It's
That's kind
like
of what
look
I'm
at like the
getting
Jim Carrey Liar movie. It's basically
Yeah.
the same thing where you literally can't tell a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time it makes you do it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's no like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know why I just keep telling you everything.
But
yeah,
I
so
think
you
it
may
has-
get one good answer out of them, but the second and third one's are going to be
Don't
less
ask-
and less likely.
Don't ask any questions. Make statements until you got a good question to ask.
You know what? There's a double-sided coin to that too. Like I'm
We
the
can't
only
lie
one.
either.
Well, no, I would be the only one that
It's not affected.
wouldn't.
by it.
I'd be able to lie.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, okay.
Anyone in the
Anyone
zone
would
of
do
truth
that. We
must tell
Yeah,
the
We
truth.
cannot do
Oh
that.
shit! Well, then that ain't good
So we
for
would-
Well, you
anyone.
can end it at any point, right?
Well, yeah.
You can.
Yeah. So I mean, all you gotta if it gets risky, you just end it.
How big is this cone of truth?
I think it's 15 feet.
It's the typical
15-foot radius.
Oh, so that's not
it'd be
too
like,
bad.
It would be like
So it's have you
specific
stand close, then we'll stand 15 feet behind.
Right.
round.
That's really not that. I was thinking it was going to be.
15 feet away from someone is a
Yeah.
long range to be carrying on a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
It's, a,
Hey.
Hey, just stay there.
It works for me. I can.
that's like Rocky being in the hall back there and be like, yeah. It's one thing to be like, he's going the other room and I'm saying something to him. It's another thing to be carrying on the full conversation like this without anyone being like,
Plus, it
you're going
might-
to come into my office, dude? Nah, man. Good over here.
Plus, it might look weird if all of us are standing 15 feet behind him. It's like, no, we're good, man. We're good. It's like, you want to come in? No, we're fine.
I'm fine with it.
Nothing strange going on here.
I guess
I
this
got
whole
message.
plan
Fine
just
with
got
me.
blown out of the water.
No, Zone of Truth isn't about lying. It's about literally, like, you're using the power of the gods to compel people to be honest.
Yeah.
And it doesn't allow you to then be deceptive. You are compelling an area where
You can
real...
go and talk to them, and then like, once they get past their initial questions, then you can use your Zone of Truth, and then you can find out what they need, what they know.
I could walk out of the room as I'm casting it. I don't know if it has a verbal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what the plans are.
Or what if once the questioning starts? Yeah, you wait until that moment. If they're being deceitful and you know it, use it. And if you feel you're getting the information, then don't use it.
You could use the old
That's the only way to do it.
thought process thing that we did last time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do detect thoughts. But
No, I'm saying, but I could do the message.
oh yeah.
Is it-
the message?
Is there a way to verbally do it and just sound like I'm just being casual? No.
There's no way of...
Incantation.
Yeah, you are summoning magic with your voice, and there's somatic components. Like, you are casting a spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can't just be like throw it on the sly.
Well, we can always just cast any spells we want, and then we can grab a snack, and then we can carry on.
So we're all going with him, right?
Yep.
We're not all going into the room though.
No, you're going into the guild house.
Guild house.
Yeah, who's doing the talking?
Me.
Skeet.
All right,
He's-
so I
it's
give
his,
I mean,
Skeet.
I was the one that was there for everything.
Yeah, it's his.
so
It's his bed.
it's
That,
my
Alright.
alibi.
So
Yeah.
I'm giving Skeet heroin,
his bed, as they would say.
and I'm blessing 3.
Can't do both. Both concentration spells, my friend.
All right, I'm.
Just give him the hit points. Don't worry about that.
As we're approaching, I just kind of want to scan around and see if I can see anything out of the norm.
Like I said, there's there's a little snow cover. It's not snowing at the moment. It's cool. Actually, not as cool as it is here in real life. And there's not a lot of movement on the streets. There's definitely a tension in the air.
Did so Alex bless everybody?
No,
No,
he's
he
holding
blessed
off on
3
the blast.
people.
Reading.
Blast only lasts for 1
He's
minute.
reading his.
Oh,
So cast it and going in, you don't know how long you're going to talk for.
He's reading his blood.
1 minute goes pretty fast.
Yeah.
I've heard. 60 seconds even.
That's what I tell girls.
Yes. It is.
It's longer than you think. I promise.
That was like 5 minutes.
So we head in there.
If you were dying, it's eternity.
You guys, they give you the normal code to get in.
All right.
Guy says 1.
3.
All right, they let you in.
Should I try my new spell out?
Try it out.
Being a thieves guild, trying to get in and out. I'm at a port.
Within 30 feet of myself, I could find if there's any portal.
Yeah.
No, we'll skip it for now.
So you head in there. You notice even the higher level of tension and concern has passed even into the inside of the Nimble Fingers. You come in.
Sexual.
Normally, they have a tavern in here. There's normally a group upwards, somewhere between half a dozen to a dozen people drinking, like socializing. There's only 3 people in the main room. There's doormat, bartender, and Grangel, one of the lieutenants. He's just sitting behind the bar with the bartender. He notices you guys come in. He's like, boss is expecting you. He's in the back.
It seems pretty tense around here all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know what's expected. Every safe house the guild had just got burned down in a single night.
Crazy. I don't believe it.
I wipe the charcoal stains off my face.
So you guys head in, go through to the back room. The back room is a larger room. not a lot of tables, but there's like lines of like little like booths with like curtains where people can meet to set up deals, schemes. And then there is a little stair up and a door kind of on the second floor, which is the boss's room. You come in, there's 2 guards in front of his door. And he goes, the rat, the gith, you in, the rest wait outside.
Oh. Skeet?
Let me just get my 20 die ready. Let's go. Let's go. We go in.
I go, hold on.
Oh.
I go, you be safe in there. I use message.
To say you be safe in there.
No, I have to point at you to trigger
It's not
it.
safe to go alone. Take this.
Be like, I didn't want them to hear me saying that.
Well, that's the only way I can cast it. I have to, like...
Yeah,
point.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
play the game.
what did you whisper? In addition to saying, be safe, honey.
Let us know. You need help.
We'll smoosh.
I look at him and I just start shaking my head like...
Would you rather I don't point at you, I point at him instead?
No, it's like kind of one of those things like you're...
Raising a suspicion yet.
I'm being I'm just being kind of like dismissive, like I'm like somebody who's tired of somebody not trusting them with me. So
It's like your mommy
You know,
I
telling
respond
you.
back with,
it's an
fuck
act.
you then.
It's an act. So
Fuck you too.
it's an act. So yeah. Anyway.
So you guys head up the stairs.
Yep.
Get Baja blasted.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do ahead of time, so we'll just have to hear him out. The fact that he picked out 2 of us means that something happened in the initial thing that might have given us away.
Yep. But we have a cover for possibly that.
Alright, so you guys head up to the door. One of the guards opens for it. You walk through. He closes it behind you, and he locks it.
Uh-oh.
Butt plugs.
Alright, you guys enter in the room.
Jinky.
It's kind of like a small room. There is one window. A window, like I said, you have this large room. Just draw it.
Oh.
Fuck a bit.
So are we downstairs in like the common area?
You guys are in the private area.
We're hanging out. We're in the VIP.
So here is kind of... Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
So this is kind of like the main room. Here's some doors. This is where you guys aren't. That's where the bar is. Door to the outside alleyway. You guys are in here. Where there is a stairs that goes up to an office. Get new markers for next session.
I have some in the room if you need them.
I think you might.
Are they washable?
I got some paint pens.
They're dry erase markers.
Okay, well that should work.
I have a eraser too.
Those boobs on the wall.
Wall boobs.
Wall boobs.
Those are like little booths with curtains.
They're way better than wall sphincters.
That's the
Smell the wall sphincters.
that's the one window.
This wall smells like
If
shit.
anything comes out of the wall sphincters, run. That's what.
That's the
Clyde
door
did.
into his office. This is
I
his
sense it.
desk, and you guys are here. There is a window.
Wait, right here?
No, the rest of you guys are in this room.
In the lounge.
I sense a warp in one
So
of
he
those.
has a window. So on his second story,
So the window
he can
overlooks
watch overlooks the private room.
the private room. Okay.
I'll check out these wall boobs.
Uh-oh.
Me and you.
We should investigate
I'm gonna
Look at these wall boobs, guys.
These
Oh!
warp holes.
I'm gonna I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna
Rhogar,
lean against the window,
join us in the VIP room.
lean back with my arms folded.
Rhogar, check out the wall boobs with us.
Okay.
You come in like before.
I gotta put your guy in here.
His chair is not facing you.
Rhogar, where are
Facing
you?
The wall on the other side, standing 5 feet
Oh, look at these
behind
wall
him,
boobs.
You're gonna need two.
is
It's too big for one.
Kira.
Oh.
Fucking bitch. Out of all the bars in all the cities, she had to come into mine.
So, I would have to say our delivery contract didn't turn out with the outcome we were looking for.
It would appear so.
Every barrel burned. You know how this happened?
I would say,
I'd say fire.
I would say
Think of my
fire,
lines.
but more importantly, who's the mole to the agile hands?
Who's the what?
The mole to the agile hand.
Or the ratty. Bum, bum, bum.
Wow.
Who is the
It was the mole.
Who is the mole for the agile hand? So, the agile hand burned all my barrels?
All I know is we were on the third delivery, and we made the deliveries on our way out. At least on my occasion, we heard a commotion. We went back. Buildings were on fire. We saw people slipping away, and we tracked them back. My brother's group also saw a rat as part of their party, or not as part of their party, but as part of the party that sabotaged the shipments. And we know for a fact that the agile hand.
Made a
Had.
D20 in there.
We know for a fact that the agile hand had a changeling that has previously
Alright,
turned
don't say
into
the
my
number.
brother.
Alright. Here you go. That's your deception roll. Keep going.
I was done.
What?
We know that the
Let's
agile
keep talking.
hand, the agile hand previously had a doppelganger that at one point took the form of my brother.
That is true. One of their lieutenants was a doppelganger. And we are pretty confident that that doppelganger was impersonating Dusk after your group killed her. And that's the only reason they stayed together. But I also hear that ain't much of a problem either.
Probably why is that?
I don't know. You guys have a lot of people wounded. We fighting a war right now?
Well, there were 2 barrels at their location. We got there. We saw they were open. So a fight ensued. Every one of our groups tracked back, and we rendezvoused at different times, and it all led to the agile hands. It led to a fight.
Alright. So your story is the Agile Hand infiltrated our operation. Very small operation. Most of the people are in this room. Kira's just kind of like leaning on her sword watching you guys. And they decided they were going to burn down the whole operation. And then you guys just happened upon this information without letting anyone else other than yourself know. Took it upon yourselves to wipe the slate clean, so to say.
What would you have had us done? It was happening right after the deliveries, and we were there.
I lean forward and I say, "You got a point? We got shit to do."
Ooh.
Wow.
Gift has got some lips. The point is, we have a client that isn't happy.
Yeah, well,
And
in my experience with him, he never was.
Sounds like a you problem.
it is a me problem. And my way of fixing it is giving up someone to make it not my problem. And I can't give up the agile hand because they're all dead and they don't have any heads.
I look at Kira and I say, I can think of
So I
somebody.
look at him, I'm like, so what are you suggesting, the family reunion?
Maybe not. What I'm suggesting is this partnership as it stands, I thought could work for everyone's benefit. Kira thought that we should have brought you back in full line of the scope of our operation earlier. I thought we could manage this relationship without doing that. And I think we've come to that point in the conclusion that we're going to have to be a little more invasive to make this work. Let me know what she has to do.
Yeah, so I guess I relay that one to you. Oh wait,
What's
you
going
can
on?
detect thoughts, right?
No, I messaged you, so you got the whisper to me.
But
Back.
Yeah, but he only gets a one response back from the message.
Yeah.
and what would that entail?
Sadly, something you're probably not going to like. Give me an intelligence saving throw. Both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 12
I got
together.
8.
Ouch.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Just brought one of the Dragonborns, I guess.
So I guess my deception.
Yeah, you should have. But we're looking at boobs over here. Wall boobs.
So you got a total of a 12
Motorboating wall boobs.
intelligence saving throw?
Yeah. 12. Well, yeah, 11 plus 1.
I say, I whisper back, be ready.
I knock at the window.
Knock at the window.
Lightly, just so that someone notices.
You gotta unlock the door.
No, they
Is the
don't.
door locked? Seriously? Unlock
Yeah,
that door.
they locked
they
it.
don't.
They locked it behind us. So.
Unlock that door.
Yeah, you guys can part you're a fucking dragon. Jesus Christ.
Me and you could
It's
run
just-
in together.
It is a wooden door. It's not.
Yeah, if you can't get through a door, then get off the steam.
So I obviously learned that they know the connection between me and the vial then in this situation, because I said family reunion and he didn't bat an eye.
He did not bat an eye.
Oh,
We both got stunned.
Stunned.
Stunned muffins.
You feel an impressive force just cascade into your mind.
Wait, don't I have
Anti-stunned medication?
don't I have
Anti-stun medication.
resistance
It's
to,
annoying that you wiped it on.
It's like an old Batman
to
thing.
psionic attacks?
You
Anti-stunned
have
medication.
resistance to psionic damage, yes.
Yeah,
So
that's what I thought.
I haven't given you the damage yet, but
No.
I
My sciatica.
have a distinct feeling that there is going to be something called initiative.
Can I see them through the window?
Yes, that's why
Yeah,
I'm standing in front of the
he's-
fucking window.
No, but can I see them standing in the window?
Yes.
Yeah, he purposely
Stood in the
said
window so you
that
could see
he
me.
is standing in front of the window.
Both of them, though, I'm saying.
No.
The other one, not as much. But you can definitely
his little-
see him.
You see his little wiggly rat tail.
Twitching. Because he's stunned.
Alright, everyone, including the stunned ones, give me initiative.
Did my bless go off? 11.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh, wait,
11.
what?
You can't really hold it that long.
Well,
I
I
got
rolled
an
like a
8.
stunned person. I have a 4.
Oh!
No.
Paper towel.
You knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen. You knew it. The time is now. The fight is right. Grab your swords. That ear, don't bite. By the way, I got Tyson in the next fight. Absolutely, Jake Paul, you're getting locked. Thank you very much for listening to Dungeonetics. We can be reached at Dungeonetics On Instagram, Dungeonetics. The Facebook page, Dungeonetics. On the app formerly known as Twitter. Dungeonetics at freesounds.org. That's right, freesounds.org. You can get your very own sound of a whistle attached to a fart. Our theme music was provided by Kellen, and the music that you are currently listening to, provided by Virus of Ideals. The special, dark, ominous music provided by Gamesbrown, and some chill music provided by Badoink. Thanks, Badoink. Now remember, adventurers, each inside every one of you is a little adventurer just trying to get out. And I know you've been fighting the urge. You wake up at 2 a.m. and you feel the void, the hole in your heart, and you think that you can fill it with cheese. Let me just tell you, you can't. You have to go on an adventure. Have an adventure.